Hey all, and welcome to another stream. Just as I've been doing, going to go play through some random other games and just see what else I can pick up, maybe even finish off, and actually, show you something different at the moment. So, going onto the Nintendo Switch shop, found that they had another in the car mechanic simulator line that was actually on special. So about $1.50 in Australia, but probably 99 cents in the US. But this one now is Car Mechanic Simulator Racing. So I'm assuming we're going to get a bit of racing on the game. So I am now just starting this one off and going to see how I go. So who knows? Looks like it could be interesting, but we'll see what happens. So just entered it at the moment, and looks like, as it's saying, we got to start with the workshop. Okay, so let's step through the tutorial and just see what happens here. So let's go get some orders. Okay, so we have some tools ready to actually be able to work on stuff, so that should begin the first step, of course. Yeah, a little bit of a time delay in getting work in. Okay, so let's go. Okay, although it says you use the left controller, it looks like it's just the actual control, the actual cross controller, but that's okay. So let's put it. Okay, bit of body work by the looks of this one. Okay, repair mode. Yeah, nice. Bit of rotation around. Get a good look at the car, which is awesome. Wow, that is some serious rust, guys. That is just like, that is hardcore. Okay, so you just move the mouse or the cursor around with when you're holding the tools. So you've got to hold down A to continue using the tools by the looks of it, but that's okay. There we go. Excellent. Now we've got to do some paint work. And of course, you only have basic paints. Okay. Well, I think in the red should be still good. That now looks much better as a car overall. There we go. Pretty straightforward for the first run through. Looks like that is meant to be as simple as possible, but that's okay. So another call. Looks like it just automatically goes out and gets the job so far, but that could be just for the tutorial. Let's just see what is wrong with this one. It's heating up a bit. Okay, radiator's probably stuffed, which great hint in itself. Let's just actually have a look into that one. Okay, so let's go into the repair mode. Okay, so different feature this time. Looks like you can check everything over. So that's pretty easy. Hold the part to disassemble. Okay. Usual buttons. Now. Okay, so it looks like you can actually fix stuff. Takes time. That's pretty interesting. Takes, yep, okay. Okay, so you actually have a time limit and your time actually goes through as different days, so that's kind of something cool and new. In the other car mechanic simulator, time doesn't seem to have been an issue, but that's pretty unique. It's always something to consider. A lot of the other simulator games have that as well. I've got PC build simulator as well on the Xbox, and that has a similar concept. You still actually play quite a long period and choose when you end your day, but it doesn't actually have the timer on it. So something different there. I did try Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, which just recently was released on Xbox Game Pass, just to give that one a shot and see what the difference was. And look, big thumbs up to it. It was pretty good. Basically similar to everything else, but you actually have to drain the fluids from the car, etc. You know, you do a lot more work in that regard, so it was very cool to remember all the small nuances. Otherwise, you could quite easily put it out there without actually having anything there. So, you know, kudos to that one. Although filling the engine up with oil again is a little bit... having done car mechanic stuff in my past, filling up the oil, you don't actually measure, so it was more a case if you filled it until you thought there was enough, so kind of risky that you do stuff there. So let's have a look at what's here. Okay, so there's a special car collector. Let's see what he wants. Okay. So this is similar to a couple of the others. You actually go to auctions and actually buy cars, repair them, and return them back to the people. So I think that's going to be something a little bit different. So at least that way I've got some more stuff I can do. So let's see what this is going to do for me. Well, no, kidding. Got to actually unlock other things. Yeah, well, that's very nice and handy. Okay, so we're out to get a new one. Let's see what we've got. Don't know what parking is. I'd say that's a parking garage where we can dump off stuff. So, burns a lot of oil. And it's a hard difficulty. That's going to be interesting. So, what's the parking? That's where we can repair and bring cars back to. Okay, so let's deal with this one. And of course, there's always the pressure on that time running down. That's kind of a bit of a concern. Okay, so let's check on this one. Go to the repairs. Okay, so obviously some helping hand. Okay, so let's try it. Wow, that engine is pretty bad. Okay, instant repair kit. So it looks like you need other things as well. Wow. I'd hate to imagine how much time that would have taken by myself if I didn't have that. So, very handy item there. Okay, well, there we go. So, what else have we got here? Keep losing the cursor. There we go. A little bit hard to navigate on the diagonal there. Let's check this one out. Needs a muffler repair. Nice car. That's pretty awesome. Okay, let's see what we need. Okay, so dictating it by the looks as a chassis. Okay, so let's have a little look-see here. Okay. Cheats way of doing it, I guess, but they're going to give them to you. Might as well get it done as fast as possible. And we're up to level 2. Okay, so part for 4. Part for rear-wheel drive. Okay, so we get some parts there, gang. So let's go take another order. Let me see. I should probably upgrade some stuff, seeing as that's going to be the point. Okay, what's this? Okay, so we'll need the auction soon, so clearly I have to do this part. And we're a step in the right direction. Another order. Let's have a look. Ooh, that battery. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so there we go. Nice, easy. Thankfully I had a spare battery, it seemed. Oh, and I just noticed there's a new option there that says test drive. That's going to be interesting. Let's do the next upgrades. What are we going to upgrade? So, obviously, auto market. What's this one? Oh, racing challenges, of course. He's not going to go for that, seeing as you're doing race cars. So, let's see what it says. Right. Let's go for a random car and see what I get. Ah, nice. That's not too bad. Okay, let's repair this and see what we can do. We can probably take this for a race at some stage, so let's start that. Of course, we want to finish the day. Oh, good. Okay, so body's done. Let's give it a paint. Obviously, I'm going to stick with that nice classic blue. Oh, that looks magnificent. Now, let's check the rest of the body over. What else do we need to fix here? Okay, so I think the springs are okay there. So what have we got? Can't repair that, but that's okay. And can't repair that either, but that's okay. Let's go to the parts store. Now, one feature that I did like in Simulator 2021 was you could actually put the parts into a list and therefore instantly search for them in the game and be able to actually very easily get to the parts that you're actually after. Now, what I'm going to find a struggle here is to find out exactly what I need again. So, shock absorber rear and trailing arm. Okay, shock absorber rear and trailing arm. I'm going to goodness, it actually has a left and a right. Okay, so rear right, rear right. Be much easier if you could just put that on a list and quickly check it back here. So anyway, that's okay. And shock absorber rear right. There we go. Now we can go back into the assembly mode and put these back in. Or maybe we can't. Who knows? For some reason it's showing me as locked. Okay, so that is kind of a bit odd. Clearly don't have the skills yet to do this part of the car. So that's annoying. Okay, so can't deal with that at the moment, so I assume I'm going to have to park that for now. Well, again, it's not very helpful, guys, but let's put that into the parking garage and let's just keep going. I assume I'm going to need some other upgrades to actually get this done, so that's okay. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, so engine is kind of bollocksed. So there we go, air filter. Love the paint job. That is fantastic. That one. Okay, so that's recyclable, so let's recycle that and pop on the fresh new air filter. Quick, easy job, and that one's complete. Very nice. Bit of money there. Okay, so Another easy job. Let's give this one a shot. Okay, so chassis work. Wow, this one's got some serious issues. Whoops. Okay, got to work out how to actually go back properly, but that's okay. There we go. Looks like all of these have the ability for me to attempt repairs. So let's give this a shot. Of course, it all takes time, which will be a problem because of the amount of time towards the end of the day. 2 minutes. Okay. We'll have to finish these off tomorrow by the looks of it, just given what the time is. So, next day, and we can continue on with those repairs. At least it's automated on the repairing here. In the other games, you actually have to do a bit of mini game to actually do your repairs. So this is kind of at least a little bit different here. Okay, let's put it into assemble mode and put these parts back on. And the nice part is you can just pick these up, drop them back in, and it does the rest for you automatically. There we go, autocomplete, and there we go. Let's give it a test drive, why not? Should be something different in a test drive. Definitely not a performance vehicle in the least at all, but that's okay. It's still a bit of fun to actually do something different in a game like this and actually, whoa! Looks of it, I should have taken the other shortcut. Bit of a slalom course here. Doesn't score scratching up the paintwork at all. There we go. I could have gone around that, but choices you make in these games at times. And lost here. And there we go. Test drive complete, folks. Okay, let's see what we get out of that. Probably nothing, but hey. Oh, helps to double your experience. So that's actually not a bad thing. Okay, a couple more parts for the level 4. And there we go. Got an urgent order, folks. Let's check this one out. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Do some upgrades here. Excellent. So by the looks of it, that gives you a bit more on that. Longer garage hours is always going to be handy. So let's jump into it, find out what's up with this one. The bodywork is, oh, that's some serious bodywork, guys. There we go. Give it a nice bit of a new paint. Let's keep it in its original colours, just because who wants to change colours on it? And let's have a look. Okay, so drive shaft. And remove that. Let's check to the repair. Ooh, okay. Looks like gotta repair it a couple of times, folks. There we go. Check the engine next. And let's see what's wrong with the engine. Oh, that bottom. There we go. Easy peas. And that order is complete. Not going to test drive that one. Let's just get it straight back to them, seeing as it's close to the closing time. And there we go. So, looks like some very different things have happened there. It's a little easier than the other Car Mechanic Simulator, so we can still keep playing around with these. Yep, definitely need to reduce the time on repairs. And obviously we'll need to actually be able to upgrade exactly what else we can repair, because that's going to be an important factor. We also need to unlock some more of this, but that's okay for the moment. Let's have a look at the engine shop. That's kind of a new one. There we go. So those are the two engines that I can still work on at the moment, but that's okay. Let's have a quick look back at my own car. It's a 4-rotor engine, so don't think I can get the 4 rotors yet. Let's go back and have a look at that engine shop again. Nope. So that's okay. Hence why I can't actually fully work on it at this stage, but that's the luck of the draw. So anyway, guys, hopefully that was a little bit of something different. I mean, I wasn't going to take a long time on that one. Just wanted to give that one a bit of a test out. But hope you enjoyed. Certainly something different out of the game after all. But hopefully it wasn't the snooze fest at all. But yeah, it was all good. Something to kill some time with, something a little different. Certainly some of the mechanics on that are much easier than the original games, but we'll do a bit of a comparison against those in another video. So thanks for watching and hope you have a great day.